my name is Louis Robitaille. I'm the artistic director of BGM Les Ballets of Montreal, visiting Mexico. We usually travel 4 to 6 months every year around the world, and it's a particularity of BGM. BGM is in Canada one of the dance company who travel the most. So it's normal that we make friends a bit everywhere.
Well, it's definitely hard, but we make it work. A lot of the dancers have boyfriends, girlfriends, kids. Even one of the dancers has children, and the internet has done wonders for us. Skype helps a lot. We can talk to our loved ones on Skype. But also, it's difficult. Sometimes the partners of the dancers come to visit for a few days and come stay with us for a few days. Also, just in general, being on tour a lot, you discover what works for you, and for each person it's different. For me, sometimes if it's a long tour, I have to find moments when to be alone and when to be with a group and when to take my time, and overall just really take care of yourself. And as long as you take care of yourself, then normally you're pretty good with everyone.
Not only we have a lot of performances and season in Montreal, in Quebec, in Canada, but around the world also. It's always a challenge when we travel to meet different audiences. Always a challenge.
There's it's really sad to be away from the people who you care about for such a long time, but there's kind of a beauty in it in a way, because when you go home, you have this renewed sense of appreciation for whoever it was that you left behind. So in a way, it's kind of really special or a blessing, but I guess it all depends on how you look at it.
We don't have all the same background. BGM, I think, has that quality that can present themselves to all kinds of public, of people. People who knows dance, people who doesn't know dance, young, middle, older people. At the beginning, Les Ballets of Montreal, like the name say, was a jazz dance company. 40 years after, it's a little bit more like a ballet contemporary dance company. Like I say, ballet for us is very important. But if you look in the world, the evolution of dance is tremendous since the past 20 or 30 years. I think BGM today is show very well how dance, the evolution of dance until up to today. It's very contemporary, very actual, very aware of all the influences, and I think the challenge is to be always updated. I've been artistic director of the company for 14 years now, and this is my third visit in Mexico. Also, we had Mexican artists, dancers who were part of the company. I think about Edgar Zendejas and Lourdes, who was at the same time in the company. But Edgar stayed maybe more than 10 years. He still lives in Montreal. He has his own company now, his own project. He's a choreographer, and we see each other quite often. So yes, we have friends around the world. You need technique, you need aesthetic, you need personality, character, you need versatility. So I think the versatility comes in the fact that all the dancers are not only trained in classical ballet, but they have other background also in jazz, in modern, in hip hop, in some are musician, actor, acrobat. So everything is mixed together. But if you don't have the ballet background, you won't be able to get into the company, because this is really the structure of everything we do. It's mostly men, women, an ensemble, a group of people that share life together, share their passion. Here in Mexico, we have two choreographers. We are always trying to be very respectful of the heritage of the company and the personality of the company. We are trying always to push the border, and evolution is our politic. Annabelle Lopez Ochoa, she did exclusive work for us, a duet who's opening the show, who is quite smooth, opening very, very slowly, a dive into the video games, which is very actual, very fresh, young, explore the physicality of the artists of the company. And it's a ballet in 8 tableaus, 8 segments, who brings us through different kind of emotion again. Very well balanced ballet, which lasts close to 55 minutes. It's a very ambitious production. Of course, the contrast between the contemporary dance and the classical music of Rossini is very interesting. So everything is mixed together in very balanced program.
Well, I think come with an open mind. I think if you've never been exposed to dance before, I think that's always important. Not to judge a book by its cover, of course, at first. And you might surprise yourself. You might really enjoy it, and could lead to other things. So
You may not like everything you see, but there is something that you will enjoy for sure.
I would encourage anyone to come, because really anyone, even if they have different tastes, will find something in the show to like, because like you said, it's a very diverse program. The first piece has lots of visual effects, lots of videos, lots of fun stuff like that, and the second piece is a little bit more, the music is classical. It's a just totally different feeling, so I would encourage anyone to come, because there's definitely something that you can relate to.
This is a good opportunity to come and see different aspects of dance, and maybe it will open somebody's mind and give them inspiration.